What's up, nerds? Alex and Ziggy back again for another blind box. This time it's the Marvel Funko Spider-Man. You have choices of Superior Spider-Man, Regular Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Iron Spider, Spider-Man 2099. So I got 4 of these. I forget where I got them from. Mystery Minis, blind boxes, whatever you want to call them. They're my favorite, so let's see what we got. All right, like I said, 4 boxes. Here's an idea of what you can get in each box, like I said, with the exact chances. So let's see what we get. I am going to go with box number 3 first. Got my trusty mini knife. Let's see what we got here. I just rip them right open. They're yours now. I bought these weeks ago, so I've been dying to do this video. Alright, right off the bat. Nice, that is Superior Spider-Man. That is, I believe, Norman Osborn in a certain storyline ends up taking Spider-Man's DNA. Either way, Superior Spider-Man's an amazing look. It has the extra limbs, which was always cool. I love when they first did that in Civil War, the comic book. The original Iron Spider was just like amazing. And they did a great job in the movies too. But there you go, right off the bat. And let's see, let me should keep one of these just for reference. This is 1 out of 12. So this is not a super common, but this is right in the middle because they go from 1 out of 6 to 1 out of 36 outside of the super rare. So 1 out of 12, not bad. All right, you're just going to chill down here for the video, my friend. Look upward, everyone. That looks good. All right, cool. And since this one I was already messing with, as long as I don't get 4 of the same one, I'll be happy. You know, doubles aren't so bad. You can have one at home and one at the office. Give one to a friend. Leave it at the comic book store for someone else to have. Comic book store in Portland used to do that. Ooh, Spider-Gwen. I believe, or is this Gwenum? I don't know. I lose track of all the different characters. It doesn't say, but this is 1 out of 36. This is one of the more rare ones. This is, you see at the bottom left there. 1 out of 36. So that's pretty cool. So I've gotten some of the more rare objects. As I was saying, one of the comic book stores I used to go to in Portland, they had a section behind the counter where people could either trade in or donate their spare pops and mystery minis and stuff like that. So you can get others on discounts. I got a couple of the Ninja Turtle ones back in the day that way. And I gave in some of mine when I was moving, just, you know, figured spread the love. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, sweet. Looks like Miles Morales. Nice. I love the suit. Miles Morales, I mean, great character. The fact they were able to come up with a new version of Spider-Man. But they've been honoring Peter Parker by not completely writing him out. He still has his fans. Miles has his fans. They differentiated them enough. I loved in the games how Miles had the electric powers and stuff, so he was just a completely different character. So, awesome. All right, last box. Oh, sorry, let's check the rareness on Miles. He's 1 out of 6, so he's a super common. And that's quite all right. After the Spider-Gwen, I don't expect anything more rare than her today. So, not that I'd be upset with it, but, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. All right, last one. Who we got? Anyone good? Ooh, that is, I believe, is this Anti-Venom? I lose track. Is this Agent Anti-Venom? He's also one of the medium rares. He's a medium rare. He's 1 out of 24. So all in all, I had some great hits here. A 1 out of 12, 1 out of 36, 1 out of 24, and 1 out of 6. But these are all great looking figures. I mean, they all have their different poses. They didn't go generic with it. They all have the little bobblehead action. Great paint on them. I know it's white, but that's a great paint job. I think my favorite, as was pretty obvious when I opened it, the Superior Spider-Man. That's just phenomenal, but I think these two are my favorites when we fully break it down. So don't fight each other yet. But all right, cool. Glad you joined me. I love breaking these things open. I hope people enjoy watching them. If you did, like and subscribe so that I know to make more. Otherwise, take care, be good to each other, have a good day.